Hello everybody, I am back with a very much anticipated video for my microlocs. Let me adjust the camera and get everything together here. Okay, so today, simple. I missed you guys. Pray that you miss me. But today we're going to figure out a way to elongate our locks, and I'm trying to find the right angle to look into this camera. So you guys, because in a minute you're gonna want to see how I'm going to do it and how this process works, so you can effectively and accurately do it on your hair. So, all right. So as you can see, since our last video, guys, my locks have grown and they have elongated. I've been wearing this headband because it keeps, I don't know, I do like the way that it looks, and it keeps my locks out of my eyes per se. And guys, forgive me if I'm talking too loud. I get carried away. I be thinking like I'm just in this world by myself. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, forgive me talking a little too loud. So I put the headband on just to kind of do something different with it if I want it out of my way. But as you guys can see, since your girl has done a video when I did the Exy hair extension video, and I kind of put a few in, I will show y'all those today if I remember. Like the locks that I put them in. If you guys remember, I put one like in the front, I put one on the side here. I can't remember which one it was, but I put one on the side. I put a few in the back, and off camera, there were a few spots. Like one I know I can go to immediately. And it was this one, as you can see, because this one was really short. So that my hair ends about here. So there was, yeah, so that's how much it's grown. And then I just kind of wove this in so that it would kind of give that thickness. It's got a little bit of a curl on the end, which is cool with me. So that was one of the ones with the Exy hair. Let's see. I have one on the side too. Sometimes you can kind of see it. Well, anyway, guys, I will find that one shortly once we kind of do the first part of the video that I want to take care of. But guys, since you guys see me, they have elongated. They have grown. It's been a year. It was a year, April. Wait, was it? Okay, so March the 29th. Through April the 1st marked my 1-year anniversary, because remember I did these on my own. It took me about a total of 2 days. So the day that I ended is when I say that my year started. So I'm going to show you a technique to elongate them from the bunching that happens, because I was kind of having some locks that would bunch up on the ends, and I left a few just so you guys can see how to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it even on the ones that I kind of feel like have bunched up or I didn't get to. And I wanted to try out this process before I brought it on camera, to make sure that after I shampooed it, it didn't shrink back, and what I could expect once it was done. So as you can see, because I've actually recently shampooed my hair twice. Once was because I was working out in my yard, and I'm gonna do a video and show y'all. I'm gonna do actually a reel on here in my home and decor videos that I want you guys to check out, because I do all kind of videos, because obviously my page is a vlog, but I've been getting a lot of feedback about my microlocs, and I think it's because we're in a time now where women, well, and men too, but I'm specifically speaking to women, are literally just wanting freedom from relaxers, from finding hairstylists to do braids, just these different things. So I've been getting a lot of feedback about the microlocs. I've been getting emails for partnerships. Couple of them I really did have a use for, because right now I'm not really trying to color my locks. I did touch them up with my natural color because I had a lot of gray in it, you know. I did that maybe a couple of weeks ago. So sometimes you have to turn some things down if it doesn't quite fit you. So yeah, so we're just gonna jump right into it, guys. Stay tuned, but I just kind of had to give you a little backstory on what we're going to be doing today. I hope y'all are proud of them, because if you ain't, I am. Because if you ain't, I am. Period. Look, I had to say something the young people say. Anyway, so as you can see, they've elongated. I don't have the bunching on the ends, you know, as much as I did. So we're going to get right into it again. And I'm going to show you what I used. Even after shampooing it too, even after shampooing it, this is the length. I've shampooed them twice since I've done my color, because I've been working out in the yard and things like that. Can't have my hair in it, you know, just like the dust and stuff on in them. So yes, I'm gonna jump right into it. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so there's two tools that I use in this process of elongating my locks and kind of getting that bunching up that happens on the ends of the hair. That kind of happens like this. Like this isn't as bad. You can kind of expect the frizziness a little bit, but see how much sleeker they look. So today, this is a 0.5 millimeter needle, and this is by the Exy Hair brand that I did do the promotion with. This video will, will also be a promotion using their products. So this came from the Exy Hair. So this was a 0.55 milliliter. The pack did come with a single needle like this, another one that had 2 prongs like this. I'll show those to you if I have them in here. I might not have them in here. Okay, so here's the 2-prong one. The 2-prong one, and I also have a 3-prong, which is essentially, they're like this, together. So, but I will be using the single one. And when I retighten them, I use, of course, this beautiful thing here. And you know what? It is so, like, there's only one place that I go to get these unless I order them. But I just go into the store to get these. I've had this one since a little bit after I started my microloc journey. And I keep up with it because I really like it, because it's wider here and it's smaller at the bottom, but it's not too curved, as you can see. It's curved just enough for me to, be able to do my four-point rotation on my hair. So let's get into it, guys. So the first thing I do when I am elongating the locks, so that I've got my length, it didn't cause any breakage, it didn't cause any tangling. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you what I actually did on a couple of them that was kind of bunched at the ends, but they needed, let's see, I had some in here somewhere, but they had, okay, so say for example, I'm gonna use this one. Let's see, which one's gonna be the best one? I'm gonna use this one here, okay? Actually, I'm gonna use the one on the front. So I'm just gonna, and see that your girl's got all kind of growth, y'all. First I was like, is it growing? And this technique here, because see, now I'm able to do a clip on it without the locks, falling down. They're able to kind of stay in there. Let's see, I might even be able to do that one in a minute. We're going to do this one. So this one here, I have tightened it already. I think I could do one rotation on it. You don't want to have them too tight. So what I do is I take this needle. The kind of pointer of it kind of faces out. So all I do, now remember, when you're doing this, you're going to use your opposite hand, and you're just going to be kind of going in and rolling as you go down. Okay? And then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to use my tool here, my little interlocking tool, and then I'm going to interlock it and kind of go on. And sometimes I'll even use my headband to just kind of keep this, like the other hair, out of the way. Yeah, you girls get length, And remember at the start of this, guys, I was like, don't worry about if your edges is thin, it's gonna grow in. Look, I need to trademark that. If your edges is thin, it's gonna grow in, because it will. Okay, you don't even notice, like when this is down, you don't even notice it. So anyway, let's get back to it. So the point of it here is gonna face me. So I'm just gonna take that lock, as you guys can see. There'd be so much going on in my neighborhood. Y'all be looking at my window being nosy when I'm in this front room. So yeah. But as I'm going, see, I'm literally just taking it. And what I do is I hold it taut and just kind of go in there like so. See that? And just keep twirling. Okay. And then when I need to ease up, wherever I left off, I put my finger there, still have that needle facing towards me, and I get to doing the point like so. And you're going to see how that end is on the bottom. Why is this Amazon Prime truck out here? Oh yeah, Amazon Day was the other day, y'all. I did order some stuff off of there. Wasn't much of a lot of deals. Some of the stuff was repeat, like my ashwagandha gummies and stuff like that. I always get like a lot of vitamins and things like that. It wasn't on sale, y'all. I say maybe $1. Okay, so once I get to the end where it's kind of fuzzy like that, this technique works pretty good, but I found a better way than going in and out of it like you would with a lock. And don't worry about, you know, is it still going to be a micro lock or is it going to go to a lock? It will still be a micro lock, okay? It'll still kind of have that braided look that micro locks have. Now, once I get to the bottom, because some people say, well, I want to get rid of the little loose ends. So what I do is as I get to the bottom, I still somewhat do this technique and roll and start stuffing that hair in there. The issue is it's hard to stuff that into the lock if that's like this. So I take it this way and I go up into it just like so. Like kind of like stuffing a burr or something, you know, like when you go to the little burr store and they got that little machine that stuffs the burr. Think of it like that. So as I'm doing that, I'm just kind of twisting that lock, releasing it as I need to, and going up into it. And you're going to see that this end is going to not be as bushy on the end as it was when I release it. See that? So it's barely anything on the end. And look how smooth that is, y'all. Look at that. This was up here, y'all. Okay. Now, granted, prior to, it wasn't that it was that short and this is like some miracle thing that I'm doing right now. What happened is it bunches up, it shrunk. That is to be expected with micro locks, just like even locks themselves, okay? So with that, see that? Look how smooth it is. And you don't have the frizzy bunchy end on there. And again, when you do the end, just kind of take it like so. And just like you stuffing it, just kind of use your finger there. And just put it up, work it right back up into that lock. This is how you're going to kind of somewhat seal the ends. I know some people with micro locks don't like when the ends get curly. They want it to kind of lock and look more like a lock and be smooth like this. This is your solution. Y'all can thank, you know what? Y'all can thank me in the comments. Y'all can thank me later. But look at that, guys. Okay. And like I said, this one could do a 1-point rotation, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my little 2 because I think I've already done a 4-point rotation on it. And I went, and usually I can feel where I ended. So in this case, I went down. So this time I'm literally going to go across like this. Because again, when you do 4-point, you're going across, up, across, down. So, and it's just literally interlocking it. And everybody has their own way. Some people do too. So in this case, see, look at that end. Look at that, y'all. And I pray y'all can see that really good. Okay, see that? Not as fuzzy. I don't have that kind of loose end. And I've tried to pretty much do that with all my locks too, guys. I'm going to take my needle. Now that the end is secure. And last time I went down, that was where I stopped. It's impertinent that you go, hang on, guys. And I'm going to go in just like so. Pull that through, make sure that's nice and taut. So next time when it's time for me to do these again, do my 4-point, I'll start from where I left off the last time. So that way you don't get any holes, anything like that in your micro locks. So look at that, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Y'all thank me later. So for some of y'all that the lock is like up here, because this one was tripping, okay? This one was like literally at my eyebrow before I done this. Now I did work on it a little bit for the sake of this video, but it was to the eyebrow. Once I kind of got in there and elongated and eased that bunching in it, look how long it is, y'all. It's to my eyelash now. Okay, what's up? Yeah. So y'all thank me in the comments if this helps y'all. Pray that it helped you. Okay, I'm going to take the headband off. And this is the process that I did on my entire head. Like say this one here. I could do the same thing with the end. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do this one for you guys just to kind of demonstrate. I don't want this video to go too long. But I do want to help you guys find solutions to this whole process. Because I found a solution. You know, one thing that I've learned here, guys, and if I can be candid, when people learn something, they be liking to gatekeep. You know, it's kind of like the saying goes, for each one, teach one. So when you learn something, it is important that you pass what you learn on to somebody else. Like, I am the bad hairdresser and everything that I am today in that field because my mother taught me. A woman that, you know, taught her is the reason why that opened that door for her over 30-something years ago. So for each one, teach one, okay? Which is why I want to start my own school at some point, teaching how to do hair properly, proper haircuts, proper color. Because, baby, when I go out into the world, it be people out here that they hairdressers just sitting them out bogus. And they need your girl's help. Just call me Superman. Maybe that's why my name starts with an S. Okay, but anyway, we're moving on. So for each one, teach one. This technique helped me. I have shampooed it twice, and they keep their length. Because at first I was like, when I shampoo it, is it going to kind of draw up? You know, when your hair's natural and you do everything to kind of straighten it out. And then when it gets wet, it just goes right back. It doesn't revert back. Because like I said, I've shampooed my hair, and this is it. And then remember, I've shampooed it twice in 2 weeks because, again, I've been working outside. I've been doing, you know, I was sweating in my head, and I'm just OCD. I can't go lay on my clean linens, baby, with no sweaty head. It's just not going to happen. So anyway, we're going to jump right into it again because I ain't trying to keep y'all here all day. I ain't trying to be here all day. I want to see y'all again, but I ain't trying to be here all day. Take that tool, Lucy, and see that in the camera. Let me ease up a little bit right there so you can kind of see that. We finna fix it. Watch this. And like I said, this is a technique that even if you want to go back and just kind of rearrange maybe a lock you've already done and you just want to seal that in, the more you do this, it's going to seal them. Now, I do have a lot of my locks on my hair that have already been sealed, but there are a few that still kind of have like the little curly end or whatever. And I'm okay with it, but I just kind of feel like, I don't know. I do want them to eventually seal on the ends because for me, I don't know, it just kind of keeps the hair from kind of being freezing on the ends. And I want the longevity and the health of my locks that they seal. That's just me, though. I mean, everybody's different. All right, so now I'm at the end. I just kind of started there where I wanted a little bit smoother. And make sure, guys, you're keeping your locks moisturized, especially this time of year. It's really hot out. I mean, ladies, we have to literally treat our bodies like flowers. We have to be hydrating, hydrate their hair. Your hair is like a flower. So make sure you're hydrating it. Okay, see the end, instead of in and out, as we rotate, we're going to go up. So my finger's getting ready to push this up into it, like so. Okay. So it's kind of kicked up like that. And I'm just going to take that needle and kind of go up into my micro lock. And same process. I'm going to be turning at the same time. Okay. And then to keep it from bunching too much on that end, I go in and out of it again. And I kind of go in and focus on it again. If there's any little pieces of hair, like I said, just to kind of seal the deal there. Okay. See how much better that looks? And actually, I could probably do it a little bit better by putting that in there. And just, like I said, pushing it in there and rolling. It's almost like the palm roll method, but I'm just using this so it looks more elegant, it looks more sleek, and it just looks a little bit better. See that? And I can, you know, do that as tight or as loose as I want it. And that's it, guys. That makes it for today's video. How to elongate your locks and stop the shrinkage so that you've actually got a little bit of length. For styling, again, I'm gonna do a styling video coming up along with the reel. Again, if you're wondering the tools that I used in today's video, my little interlocking tool that is kind of has a slight bend and it's smaller at the bottom here with the medium size loop, because my issue, guys, was they were bunching up so much on the ends that some of them were so thick I would really have to force them into this hole in order to be able to loop them. And so when I would loop it at the scalp, it would be really tight. It just was a mess. So this technique will keep you from having to deal with that. So this is 0.55 milliliters. This is by the Exy Hair brand. I will link it in the description box for you. And we also have our little curved needle here. Again, I did not get this from Exy Hair, but they do have like the little interlocking tools. I just find that this one works best for me. I got it from the local hair store here. It was like, I think I got it for like $2.50 or something, $2.53, something like that. So anyway, and of course clips, and I've got my headband. And a lot of times, like if I'm, you know, doing dishes, I got this headband. It came in a pack of 2 from the Dollar Tree. And I like it because I can kind of move my locks out of the way and it looks cute. It looks cute, y'all. So anyway, tell me what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell to get all updates, reels for everything that I do with my microlocs and everything else that I do. Y'all have a blessed weekend. I love y'all. May God be with you because he's with you anyway. Have a great day.